positivity, motivation, never settle for average. You know how we do it over here. Man, this is a wild roller coaster ride of an election, wouldn't you say? Everything has to be about race. And that's what they want to focus on in order to guilt black men, black people into voting in Kamala Harris. Yeah, I said it, Kamala Harris. She wants to make America back to its glory, but you've been in office for almost 4 years. You ain't done shit. I ain't done nothing. You have not done nothing for the black community, but now you want the black community support. Ain't that something, man? And why has it become a black and white thing? Why isn't it not based on what you've accomplished, what you've been able to show through your policy, through your administration? Why isn't it based on that? Let's just go to the numbers. Why does it have to be all about race? And I'm constantly seeing black, if you don't support your black women, and oh man, for the black, it's so hard for this. It ain't hard for shit. It's a bunch of bullshit, man, that they feeding you with some slave mentality shit. Like, oh yeah, Master said, get back on the plantation. We better listen and not buck Master. Come on, man, you can't think for yourself. I never even get involved in this political stuff, man. But they did this to my channels, fresh out in this channel when I didn't go along with the black narrative, when I wasn't behind BLM, I wasn't behind all the George Floyd stuff, and I wasn't pumping my fist in the air with a bunch of sheep. I wasn't following the bullshit because I can think. I've been in the trenches, man. I've been in the back of cop cars. I've been in jail cells. I've been in situations with people who are so-called white supremacists. I've been around situations that are hot and heavy, and I can talk from experience. Everybody they have talking right now on all this racial shit are more than privileged. The Obamas, multi-billionaires, Oprah Winfrey, Whoopi Goldberg, all these people are multi-millionaires. What are they doing to provide resources for the underprivileged communities with education and trade skills and raising the bar for the grade levels as far as helping them so they can get out of the poverty? What are they doing? They're giving everything to the immigrants. Kamala, man, she should be the last person you should look to try to get any type of handout, because you're not illegal. See, the reason, and you got to think, why do they not care about you as a black person? Because you're not illegal and they're not black. If you came over here right now, you crossed over and you claim to come from anywhere else besides America, you would get more benefits and you would have a better opportunity to get on your feet and bubble in the next 6 months than you continuing to participate in your community as an American citizen, doesn't matter if you're black or white, and support these people who've been lying to you, because all they do is lie. They lie and they pimp you out. And they're just buying time, because pretty soon you're going to be so watered down, it ain't going to matter. They're not going to need your vote, and your communities are going to be basically washed out with illegal immigrants who have become somehow fast-tracked to become legal. And these people do not have any American ties. They don't care. They don't care about the Constitution. They don't care about the Pledge of Allegiance, the flag, the Star Spangled Banner. They don't care about what unites us as a people. They only care that they got benefits. They got the hell out of whatever fascist, socialist, communist country they left, and they're over here and they're getting a handout. And they're not going to try to assimilate and basically embrace the community. They're going to have their own little hubs or their own tribes of their beliefs and how they're gonna form their own communities, because they have went through a process. Typically, you come into a country, you have to work there so long, you have to have a job, you get a work visa, you got to apply, you got tests you got to take. I know people who came from Europe who have been over here for years and still can't get a legal, can't get a green card. They're still, working off of, they're trying to get visa extensions, but they can't get a green card. So to say that I'm against immigration, not legal immigration, because no country can survive without a legal immigration system. And that's how you vet out. You're not letting any and everybody into your house. Man, I'm an ex-felon, man. I'm an ex-criminal, man. I've been around. You think I'm letting any and everybody come into your house without properly vetting these people out, knowing who they are before you just let them come across? Come on, man. This shit is stupid. But this is how they play black people. They keep saying, oh, man, this guy's like Hitler. Oh, man, fascist system. What is going on right now? What the hell is going on? Just talk about right now in the last 3 years. If you're cool with all the crime, you're cool with the Venezuelan takeovers, you're cool with the fact that these people, you have Americans here who have lost their homes, Hawaii, North Carolina, different parts of Florida, different parts of down south, and they're not getting shit. You're cool with how they treat our veterans who have one of the highest suicide rates in the country. You're cool with the mental illness that's going on, that's being looked over for people coming into the country getting handouts. You're cool with the fentanyl, the drug crisis, all the different things going on in our society that's been overlooked while we send billions to Ukraine and overseas to other countries funding wars. You're cool with manufacturing being, taken over overseas and us being dependent, and jobs that could have been manufactured here. We're outsourcing, we're paying more. You're cool with paying more in gas. You're cool with them, keep telling you that, we have to get off of fossil fuels, but they're raising the price of oil. And then you're talking about, you got to go to an electric car, but there's not even enough charging stations to support the infrastructure necessary to have a community based on that. And you're cool with spending $150 at the grocery store and only getting 3 bags or maybe 4 bags of groceries. You're cool with all that? It's not black or white. At the end of the day, you have a conversation. We all want the same things. We want to be able to have resources for our family. We want to be able to provide an education. We want to have a safe community. We want people to be friendly. When you walk by, they say hi. You want to be able to not judge somebody on the color of skin. See, they want us to be collective. Oh, those people. I don't want people collectively judging me. Oh, man, all ex-felons, all black dudes who are bald-headed, all big buff black dudes, all black dudes who have been locked up, all black dudes who are from a hood. I don't want to be caught up in that. I used to fight like hell through my articulation so that people wouldn't judge me based on my appearance. Here comes another big black guy. Oh, man, this dude did time. Oh, blah, blah. I don't even go out and tell nobody I did time. Obviously, you can see I'm black, but I'm not out here making it a big issue, and I'm not blaming anybody for the things I'm not doing, because I know what I'm capable of doing, and I'm not going to say that this person's holding me back, because the only person that can hold me back is myself. So they continue to divide us, put Kamala on Club Shay. You got Trump on Joe Rogan. We're going to have to go over here. So you're still making it a black and white thing. Joe said, have Kamala come on. She didn't want to come on. Why didn't she come on there? Because, with the word salad, I mean, at the end of the day, I want a strong leader of a country to run the country if they're going to run it in the right way, so we don't get caught up in World War III. Nobody wants to deal with a weak leader. Somebody who's laughing, kind of flip-flopping on policy, oh, you can't have guns. Oh, we're going to let you keep your guns. Oh, we're going to be able to walk in your house and do this. Oh, we're going to lock you up. I locked all you guys up for this. Oh, now we're going to free you guys because we know you like to smoke weed and eat your watermelon. Come on, man. This black-white thing is so stupid, but that's what they keep playing off of. And I got so many dudes I done unfollowed. I'm not trying to hear their old sad stories. And most of these dudes, man, they've never had any run-ins with the cops. They have white friends. They talk, but behind the keyboard, oh man, the black struggle. Oh man, these white people. Oh man, you know how many dudes that I talk to, and they say all this stuff, and then I'm like, dude, my sister's half white, my brother's half white, my mama's my wife is white, my mom's married to a white guy. I grew up, my whole family was black, but it wasn't a black and white thing, so nobody made a big thing about white people coming over, Mexican people coming over, Asian people coming over. It wasn't a big thing. We didn't say, okay, your white friend, your Mexican friend, your Asian friend, your Filipino friend. But now all these dudes want to make it a big issue. But I see you go to work, you work around all these people, and there's only a handful of black, but you don't go to work talking all that shit. But you talk it to other black people to make it seem like you're all in the same, you're all in the same struggle. What struggle, man? Nobody wants to be in a struggle. Nobody I know wants to pretend to be in a struggle. Nobody I know who's living in poverty wants to be there, black, white. There's people living in Kentucky in areas that's trailer park, making less than 30 grand a year, poor. You think they get a privilege because they're white and poor? What about people who are trying to get over here, who bust their ass, came over from Mexico, from poverty situations. Now they're hustling, selling shit on the side of the freeway, hustling with their taco stands. You think they want it? No, they're busting their ass. They're over here and they're doing it. And then they turn around, get their green card, help their family, but they're doing it. You see them complaining, crying about, oh, white privilege. I've never heard a Mexican person say white privilege. And I got a lot of Mexican homies. None of them have said white privilege, man. And the homies I did time with that are black ain't said nothing about white privilege. They got out here, real estate agent, construction, business owners, truck drivers. All the black cats I did time with, none of them are talking about white privilege, man. The only people I heard talking about white privilege are these soft ass niggas I talk to who work in these jobs, and they sit around these people and they work around a bunch of white people and they hang out with them, but then they talk shit behind their back and they talk about white privilege, and they're all making over six figures. Every last black person that I've talked to that is a man that talks shit about the system all make over six figures, and they live in great houses and they complain like little bitches. And they make it a racial situation, but then they go places and they hang out with white people all day long and act like it's a party. And most of them are controlled by their wives. I'm telling you, man, this shit is a joke, man. I laugh at this shit. It's like I hang out with a lot of people, man. I talk to a lot of different cultures. I get emails from all over the world, and I've never seen so much pathetic ass shit. If you don't support the black, what does that got to do with anything? Even if she was black and she's not, what does that have to do with voting for her? I don't give a damn if she's a black woman, the first black, whatever you want to call it, make her up, Irish, Indian. I don't care. You're not a good leader. You're trash. You ruined your country's going to shit. Straight shit, man. And you keep trying to duck and dodge. Look, man, I don't care if it's black, white, whatever the platform is. Speak your point. I'm not judging you. I don't care if you choose to be liberal, but don't make it seem like we're so damn pathetic. You got to simp us into some positions and try to make us feel like we owe you something. We don't owe you shit. You owe yourself to vote how you feel is going to best represent your family and its values. Having tampons in a boy's bathroom doesn't represent none of my values, man. Tampon Tim. Letting whole communities get burned down, pump your fist in the air and talking about a riot, that doesn't support none of my values either. I think it's just disgusting, man, and focusing more on what makes this country great. And people who talk shit, there's problems all over the world. I don't see none of them packing up containers to leave America. I don't see none of them packing up containers to leave. None of them. Before Trump ran for president, all y'all was messing. Oh man, Trump Towers. Oh man, the Apprentice. Oh man, Trump, the Rainbow Coalition. Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton. He helped out Jennifer Hudson. He helped out all these different people. Going to the casinos, hanging. Now he's a racist. If somebody racist supports you, if that's like saying if a bunch of knuckleheads watch my channel and like my means that I endorse the shit they do in the streets. that means I endorse. Everybody who says, hey, I'm down with this person, that means I endorse their behavior. No, it doesn't. That's an ignorant ass concept. I heard somebody else said that, oh man, obviously if it resonates with a certain group of people, that ain't got shit to do with the fact that if you have a great message, it can resonate with a lot of different people. And at the end of the day, I've talked to people who on the outside appear to be extreme racist or not have a dislike for black people. And we start talking and man, it breaks down everything because they've never talked to a black guy. You know, half the people you say are racist never have really hung out with a black person. And even the black guys I know that talk the shit and they say they can't be racist, but they're black racists. They probably never maybe hung out with a white person growing up, spent the night at their house, maybe never had white friends growing up. Maybe they had a situation, somebody called them a black joke, or they felt they were picked on, maybe because, late at night, got pulled over. Man, look, a kid, I got pulled over by cops. It didn't matter black, it didn't make me hate white people. It just made me like, okay, I'm out here. But I was out probably doing some shit. I should have been at home. But at the end of the day, it didn't make me hate all white people. It's just so stupid, man. And then you smile. Yeah, but yeah, well, but then you're going to follow an ignorant black person? Somebody who's claiming to be black? You're going to follow somebody who's unintelligent and who has no backbone because you feel like that's the first mistake. In the penitentiary, man, there's a lot of dudes calling shots and they're ignorant. And I used to say, I'm not following an ignorant ass, barely having a GED ass nigga, man. I wasn't going to do it. And I didn't. And it almost got me into a lot of shit. But you guys out here, because you ain't never been in nothing, you'll follow the dumbest person as long as they look at you, and they'll trick you right down the hill. Right down the hill into a boiling pot of water. That's how stupid you are. You'll follow anybody if they think that you think that they're your people, and you don't even know what your people is. My people are people who think like me, who have an intellectual capacity to solve problems, look at things for the greater good of everybody, and it's not based on race, man. Not based on race. Trick or treat.
Aren't you kind of old for trick-or-treating?
No, actually, my mom just dropped me off around the corner. I've had this stubble right here since I was 9 years old.
I think you're too old for candy. Here, try this instead.
Wash your ass soap? Oh, shit. Okay. Wash my ass. Hey, I can use this. I can wash these old sweaty butt cheeks. Store and pick you up a sticker for your car, or a patch, or a sticker for your laptop, or maybe a beanie, or read one of the many books that BigHerc916 has authored. To pick up a limited edition GTA poster signed by me for $10, or with your purchase of a Wig Splitter Porsche t-shirt, I'll throw in a free poster signed by me for you.